Hey everybody, Dr. Ette here, and we are back with more Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So if you're picking up some neuroposy, well, may as well talk to Kazatil here.
Welcome back.
Hello, my friend. I would love Info B for 1 vial of neuroposine.
Is that all the info you need?
Oh, I already had another one. No, we're gonna get all your info, my man.
Excellent choice.
Thank you.
I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
Thanks. Represent. First pocket secretary. The tool that should take the tools down to clear out that area under the tracks ready for repairs next week. Whoever could use the access across from the Zelen building with 9000, don't forget 0 something something. Are we gonna get a second prompt for the other one that I'm assuming we picked up? Maybe? There it is. Scrape free mail, something mail. In the right storage in 1998, it belongs to the toy place, so it should be something terminated. We got a code, and we got a place of interest for us to explore. Said place of interest is right over here. That was closer than I thought it would be. Okay, let's see what's behind door number 1. First and foremost, this is going to hurt a little bit unless we find a way around, which we do. Problem solved. There are some lockers here that do need some looting, though. Some smoke grenade. And it looks like over here is a police plunders mistrial. A weapon. Ooh. Of course our inventory's full again. And we just expanded it too, right? So I think I'm gonna drop the pistol. See if that makes enough room for the machine pistol. Smoke grenade, crafting parts. Tranq rifle, combat rifle, piercing ammo, which is not a big deal. Yeah, kind of a disappointing little room. I mean, I know we just picked up a code for another locked area. I'm not sure where that one would be leading us to, and apparently we also have a little event cover here. And not really leading us anywhere super important. Whoa, where are we? Looks like there's really anything in here I need. Still wish I had an idea what the hell this room in itself is for, but...
Yes, you said that. That was 6 months ago.
Weird.
Earlier today.
But hey, I guess we can start looking for the usual quest progression. But we should also probably try to dump our load over here.
What can I get you? Beer?
Don't think I've been to this shop before. Buy beer. What else you got?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
Ooh. Interest
For
peaked.
someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuroposine you would be willing to spare.
I don't think so.
Sure.
Apparently I do.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? You have no idea how many
You're
people
welcome.
just look the other
I don't
way.
need it. Like, literally don't.
But we can't afford to. Not Augs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
Oh, that's a nice little sentiment.
The neuroposine isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the
Ooh.
basement.
I
The
like
code to the door
supplies.
is 1015. help yourself to what's down there.
I'm glad I checked out this shop, and I'm glad I gave you that thing.
Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Didn't you say you had a special item or something?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale.
There we go. I did need you to use a storefront. Yeah.
I'm good for now.
As you...
Well, I guess we can't quite take advantage of her storefront abilities, but the 10, 15. I doubt we're actually going to be able to carry anything that might be down here. It might not actually be the case. She's got a lot of booze. Like, this girl has gotten booze for days in a bar. 10, 15 here. Cool. That's an invisible wall. Pocket secretary. Teresa, Manny's really nervous about the latest shipment, starting to say he wants out. There's not a lot I can do to make him feel better unless you go back to the usual schedule. Handlers at the Utilec warehouse are used to seeing the driver rosters, and I'm worried the lad's going to fold if they ask too many questions. I think the medicine stuff's important, but I don't want him to lose his job. You really can't wait until the usual, then you're welcome to move the stuff yourself. It's all in the basement at a die taiga as normal. 5622 will get you inside and out. My advice, sit, wait, and don't fuck up a good thing. Pavel. Where do I know the name Pavel from? There's a switch somewhere here for that. Yeah, there it is. Did not expect to be finding this much stuff down here. Not gonna lie with you there. I have phased into the ground? That's a hole in the ground, huh? But is there an up? Holy hell, there's just a lot of shit in the way. Ooh. Excuse me while we bug out on top of this box briefly. And then we fall in this brand new hole. Ooh, baby. Alright. I'm game. Go figure, she didn't give me the lock and key for this one here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
There we go, we're fine,
Access granted.
In no way, shape, or form is that ideal, but this is a cool little alternate path we just found. I'm getting a weird feeling right now that that is not a friendly little robot. And that it might be a little bit not on our side. Potentially, you know? Not a fan of those exploding sort of robot noises. You know what I mean? But I guess we can go over here. Hi!
That was a gun, wasn't it?
Okay. Okay. I've never been good at navigating in sewers, you know? I'm getting like war flashes back to the days of... Wait, I know where I am. I know where I am. Weird. Anyways, I'm getting war flashes back to like Vampire Bloodlines Masquerade. That game had the worst sewer level I have played in a video game, and that's saying something, because I really loved the hell out of that game, but God damn, that was not a good time in the least bit. See, it looks like no, we're gonna stop at the shop. I mean, while I was heading to a shop, I realized there's these two handy-dandy storage lockers that just haven't been looted yet. So we're gonna do that. Also, I did save in case I get in shit for hacking.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I think we're fine. I think we're in the clear. We were almost in the clear, but we kind of screwed the pooch at the end there. Come on. After this one is when we transfer over to this directory. There we go. Not worth the risk. We just go right for that one.
Access granted.
Easy as that. Keep doing that every time. Let's see what's in this lockup. Pocket secretary. Eugene, here's what I could get. Various medical supplies, including a viral biomaterial from our weird stock. Ugh, I hate this game sometimes when it comes to scrolling. No, I wasn't comfortable acquiring the chemical reagents you suggested, so you'll have to improvise. There wasn't technically any spare, and I'm walking a fine line as is. I mean, I'll take your crafting parts, but anything else you're using, Eugene, that's all you. Oh, hi, that's a... Oh, I thought that was it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
We got time, we got time. There we go. We basically did every node, even though we didn't have to. Not efficient, but we're in. Let's open up this guy. Whoa, that's a lot of... You have... Let's see, you will soon have your god, and you will make it with your own hands. Alright. A little propaganda-y, but you know what? I'm always down for more hacking stuff and another multi-tool. So, whatever. Inventory is full. Inventory is full. Biocell, and that is probably something we're going to have to pass on really quickly. Yeah, back upstairs we go. And there we go. We're at Tar's shop. We're sitting at just shy of 12 grand in credits, which means we can, at the very least, very, very, very least, we can buy a Praxis kit. We're lucky too, but truth be told, I don't see that happening. No, all things considered, pretty close, but we can pick up a Praxis kit. There we go. Just the one. It'll bump us up to a singular Praxis, I think. So, yeah. Will we want to spend it, or do we want to hold off and wait, or what do we want to do? We have one Praxis to spend right now. Maybe we'll get cloaking at some point, but not until we upgrade the hell out of our energy converter. Yeah, I realized I upgraded the heart earlier. That's not what we really need. Let's see, capacity, we can upgrade. We're probably going to end up upgrading the hell out of this. Maximum storage up, delay between depletion and regeneration, recharge rate. Probably going to upgrade these ones in tandem. There we go. Do I still have 12,000 credits? There's no way. No.
This is the man.
Well, not good, but you know. But one thing I wanted to do now is try breaking into this one, but we are stupid and I do not have enough hacking potential. So yeah. I think that was all that's over here, so we are just gonna hop on down to the trains. Thus, we arrive in Central Station, or whatever the equivalent is.
Friend, share some of your luck with the less fortunate.
Blow me. I don't give anybody
People
shit.
have the power to change this.
Don't mind me running on through. I'm the Augman. You know, I didn't pick the quest as my thingy. So I guess I'm supposed to go this way. Okay. That's good, because if I had to go back on the train, I would be marginally annoyed. Remember, kids, always update your map marker to tell you where the hell you're going. Alright, so it looks like we walk in. Not a fan of this room, let me tell you that much. Let's see, 4465. Neat. Oh, we're a master felonist, by the way, just so y'all know. Stealing some credit shit, some other shit. We gotta really actually maybe do crafting at some point, but I haven't really felt like we've needed anything yet. Ooh, can I break in here? Not legally, but you know, I can do it in a fun way. Coin flip if we get caught, right? Ooh, coin flip in my favor, apparently.
Anomaly detected.
That one was not my friend.
Trace program initiated.
Ooh. This is probably not an efficient way to do it, but we'll just nuke the final one. Oh yeah, this is very wasteful. I am learning that now. Just nuke it.
Access granted.
Yeah, gross. Not a fan. I busted you open. There you go. Some ammo. Empty. Hangout spot for cool dudes. With a locker. Cleaning shit. Drugs. Shower. Just wasting water for the fun of it. Booze, money. Stuff. Pistol. Yeah, I feel like such an asshole. There's probably some tech somewhere in me that would let me crack these locks without just busting it. I mean, I'm robbing these people blind. Maybe they'll break their shit too. Ooh. Let me in. I must climb in all heavy-duty vents. You know, I wonder what it looks like from the other end. Just a man jumping on in vent. Just for the fun of it. Looks like there was an alternate route too. So. Ooh, fancy. Not really. This place looks like shit, but kind of fancy. Hey,
Look,
bud.
I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
Sure. Chicken.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images.
Cheng, my man.
They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
Of course
You
they
had
do.
Facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilet complex.
That's oddly specific.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Ooh. Hey, we got another level up. Cool. What's up, dude? You're new.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the
Oh,
rug.
that's a sneaky
Got
thing.
them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilet complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
Bribery.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
Nope.
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
Probably like a wheel full of them. That one.
You ask me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
A little bit.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Okay. And, are you sure?
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Like, are you sure?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Okay, okay, I'll do what I do. I'll do my job.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
I'll let you know when my hair stops clipping through the back of my trench coat.
Goddamn Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with
Yeah,
that
I was
limp?
thinking, he's not augmented, that's just a brace.
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
I mean, that's a little rude, but sure.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
That's good.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time?
Sure.
Will you trust me to get the job done?
I mean, I gotta ask about... Oh, yeah, I guess we're just going. Okay.
Let's do this.
I feel like I've done most of the shit here.
Good.
Let's go.
Strap
Let's go, my
in.
man. It's a neat little hell... That's, what's that called? A VTOL? When it can pretty much have a vertical lift off and then just go back basically into airplane mode? I don't know.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting 3-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
I mean, gotta keep that blade we haven't used once clean, right? Oh no, I didn't realize this place we're going to is right
far out
outside
are
the
we?
city. Okay.
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as
Ah,
close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
man, those were some scary cheekbones, my man Jensen. Now we are... Oh boy, this place looks unique. I mean, other than damaging it, would getting hit in an augmented limb hurt? Like, do they give you pain receptors, or can you? I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'd want pain, but I wanted a feeling that you're breaking my fake leg.
Jensen, still got all your parts together?
Of course I do.
Fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot
Oh,
and have
weird.
a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Hi. Oh, hi.
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
I guess I'm finally tapped out. Okay.
Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Ruzika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
That one.
These cops. They're looking for members of ARC.
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions...
I mean, I can't... I mean, if that's how it started, that sounds like a good thing to me, right?
That may be true, but right now, Talus Rucker and Ark are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see some kind of Robin Hood. So how well do you know?
I'm getting the impression that you see Ark and Talus Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back
Oh.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pactus News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
Feign innocence, this is my new home. Justify. Deflect.
Did I do something to offend you, Doc? Because that wasn't my intention.
Maybe not, but it sounds like you're fishing for information on the only man who's holding this place together. So you can't blame me for being cautious.
I'm asking precisely because I know how important he is. You seem to think highly of him.
I admire his idealism. He believes people will usually do the right thing.
You know, I think for the most part that's true.
And that includes armor.
And if it's not, I feel like they won't actively do the wrong thing.
Talus has fought Ark's armament every step of the way. He still fights it. But don't listen to me. Listen to his daily broadcasts. They'll tell you everything you need to know.
Don't like her glasses, though.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
I can't keep living like this.
Even though they're very similar to mine, I'm realizing now. It just seems weird.
Everything will be fine.
We need a hit. Fuck.
What up here? This is my house now.
Living like this.
Ooh. Arabia, brand new world. Haven for Og, self-sufficient city, neon, creation or death sentence. Ooh. Crazy. Ooh. Oh, this is her house. Yoink. We're not going that way first. Maybe we can do a transfer thing? I don't remember how that works. Some things easier, some things harder. It swaps the two parallel to it, apparently. Which means we're gonna hack this one, which is a good chance of us getting caught, but then we're just gonna get the security thing, a little data cache, and then we're gonna get out.
Trace program initiated.
There we go.
Access granted.
You are receiving this notification. I'm out of the office. Thank you. Burke, I understand contacting you directly is a little unorthodox. Situation's getting out of hand. Now say, under no certain terms, that the PCR have been stealing our shipments. I spoke with Dr. Logan. He mentioned that he found over 100 charcoal water filters. Whoa. That's fucked up. As a result of our shipment being stolen, I have reached out to the Augmented Rights Coalition for help. Rucker has assured me if the organization could send any additional aid to Utulik, he and his people will ensure are secured and delivered to us. But they've been kind enough to supply us with fresh vegetables from the greenhouse. Jesus. Stolen shipments. Let's see. Sorry, but you should rely on what you have to get to the next scheduled shipment date from 43 days. I'm very disappointed to say that we've seeked assistance we cannot work with, nor consider assistance from any group that is associated with terrorism, proven or not. Ugh. Temporary housing thing. I mean, you're a nice woman. I'm more important. I need all the shit I can steal and or sell. 999. Oh. Don't remember reading that code anywhere, but yoink. Credit chip and hypostims. Remember, this is not a personal thing. This is a me being a selfish asshole thing. But don't mind me as we advance on a little bit farther.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
Hey, hey, hey. Eat my ass. What's going on over here? Dead end, passed out dude.
I don't like the cops.
People without names. Side path that we'll find later. Delicious.
Nobody here could have done it. They've got it just like
That's what everyone says when they're called.
Hi, big boy. Yo, you gotta be nice. Whoa. This is some bad shit going on here, guys.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor?
Omega.
I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
Oh. That was one Omega pop, so we're gonna sympathize.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
Hi. I am the
I'm
contact. Yeah.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry.
Heart rate's
Normally, they
down.
only
That's good.
take
That's
ARC
good.
members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Yes.
Do you know where
Nothing.
they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
We're gonna urge her a little bit.
I can see you're upset. And you're right to be. But if you have information that can help me get you and your family out of here, please tell me. It's not too late.
I'm sorry. It has been very difficult. Tibor has been arrested before. He thinks ARC will keep him safe. The last time he was rescued by someone coming in through the ceiling of his cell.
That's kind of impressive.
There are many places in Golem City that are unfinished. Maybe that can help.
Maybe?
I think it can. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Adela.
Adela.
Adam.
Adela and Adam sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. This is the end of this house.
Chicane, we got a problem.
Whoa.
Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Alright, and we will go on our journey to find the Narrows next time. As usual, thank you so much for watching. We'll continue in Golem City in the next episode of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. But as usual, I'm Dr. Ette. Make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and comment button. But for now, bye. That's about it. Bye. Catch y'all next time. Bye for now, everybody.